Welcome to the Food Cruise, brought to you by Crave the Spotlight Media Marketing, where you experience the wonders of the world, not by getting on a cruise ship, but with the miracle of your palate. Enjoy yourself.
Welcome everyone to the Food Cruise, and with your host, Crave the Spotlight, and your personal chef, Chef Richard Pannell. How about a toast with our GPS and for our first meal of the day?
Here. Cheers.
The GPS, the elixir of elixirs. It was actually created between two entities, myself and the CEO of Crave the Spotlight. And I had found this Japanese plum wine. I had it before. I was introduced to it at Makuni's. And I really liked it. I went out looking for it, and I found it at a place called Otto's. Giving them a plug here. And so I tried it by itself, and it's really good by itself, but it's very sweet. So when I brought it to my friend over at Crave the Spotlight, can I say your name? I can say your name. Joe Grace. She said it needs to be cut with something, maybe some Sprite or something like this. And I said, no, Sprite's going to be too sweet too. So he said, well, maybe like a ginger ale or something like that. And I said, yeah. And I said, okay, yeah, it'll be something like a spritzer, you know. So the G is the ginger ale, the P is for the plum wine, and then it's a spritzer, GPS. So we really, really enjoyed it. And if you take another sip, put some ice in your mouth and crunch the ice. The ice kind of absorbs some of that flavor, and it's this refreshing burst that comes in your mouth. But it will sneak up on you, and the GPS will always take you where you want to go. And some people will be able to find you, but you know. We're going to start off with something very sort of not necessarily exotic, but from across the world, because we're on a cruise, so we're going to go all around the world here today. And what we have here right now is some Thai chili sweet potatoes. They're a little crispy, and they were basically coated in there's coconut, it has rice flour, and a few other ingredients, and deep fried until they're nice and tender but crispy on the outside. And then as a complement, we have a Thai chili sauce with a little bit of spice to it from some Thai peppers, and little peanuts, and some little cilantro. So go ahead and try that, and while you're trying that, I'm going to get ready for your second tasting of the day.
All right. Thank you.
Right here on the Food Cruise. And please be honest, don't give me no oohs and ahs, that's good. Now, if you really enjoy it, I like to hear a whoa.
Wow.
See, Emerald got his bam, I have my whoa. So if it's a whoa, give me a whoa. If it's not, don't say anything.
That is good.
Thank you. So right now we're in Thailand, you know, with these sweet potatoes.
Thank you, man.
Whoa.
That is good.
That's very good. Tasty.
Great.
It's my favorite food.
So while you're doing that, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna get ready for
Whoa. These are good.
I'm Dr. Monica Crooks, and what a pleasure and a treat to have been invited to participate in the first food cruise with Craving the Spotlight. We have toured from Thailand all the way back to the United States, across the globe, and it was fun and delicious. I'm a local dentist. I've practiced here in Sacramento, creating beautiful smiles for about 20 years. And I'm located at 931 Howe Avenue between Northbrook and Enterprise. And just come on down. Dentistry today is nothing like it used to be. We can do anything to beautify your smile, so if you're not happy with yours, come see me.
Unique.
So our second course consists of salted pan-fried cod with a mango pineapple chutney and with brown rice. Now the salted cod, it may have a little bit of more of a salt flavor. It has a lemon pepper, a little bit of Creole seasoning in it. So you're actually over in Jamaica by way of Louisiana.
Oh,
So
okay.
please enjoy. And there's 4 pieces for each of you.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
There. Take a piece of that.
It's very
Nice
colorful.
cod. Now the salsa, as I said, it has mango and
Pineapple.
pineapple, but there's also plums. And then our theme today is plum, the GPS with the plum wine.
Oh.
And then we have the salsa that has some plum in it, some fresh plums, and it has a little plum wine in it as well. And there's some peppers and onions that's in there, and brown rice, of course, just to stay on the healthy side of things. And you know, just a little bit of butter and a little bit of brown sugar that's in that. So it should, the saltiness of the cod, it should be offset by the little bit of the sweetness with the salsa.
That's
You know what I mean? So you're not left hanging.
That is good.
Whoop.
Whoa.
Went from wow to woo to whoa. Whoa.
I'll take that too.
Whoa. I'll remember. That is nice.
That is fabulous.
Really
Thank
nice.
you, thank you. And while you're enjoying that now, this is like a tasting, that's why you have little saucers. So try not to eat too much of it because we still have 2 more courses to go. Okay? So you have something from the earth, which is your sweet potatoes, the Thai spicy sweet potatoes. And now you're having something from the sea with your cod. Now I'm gonna bring something to you again from the earth, but by way of a cluck cluck, if you will.
So you actually want me not to eat all this?
If you have the room, please enjoy. Please
How
enjoy.
do you not eat
It's
all
very
this?
good.
I know.
Thank you, thank you.
Very good.
My mom taught me to
Yeah.
finish what's on my plate.
Yeah. She didn't teach me that this is what was gonna be on it.
This is fabulous.
I'm Tom Barnett, here on finishing the first Crave the Spotlight food cruise with Richard. And I'll tell you, Richard is just phenomenal. He was. The food was excellent. It was amazing. It was just a treat for the taste buds. So you've got to try this. If you ever hear of him anywhere, go see him. Crave the Spotlight is who sponsored this. I'm glad to be a guest here. My particular business is the Financial Light. I do wealth preservation, retirement planning, college fund processing, and numerous other things, but we do it unconventionally. We do not follow the crowd. Our clients actually do something weird. They make money every year. But it's good to be here. Thanks.
Yes.
All right, for your third course, we have, now this is a specialty of mine, it's called chicken bongo. And chicken bongo has just some various of seasonings from Hawaii, from the Caribbean, from America. It's just a whole bunch, that's why it's chicken bongo. And you don't really need a sauce, there's a little bit of a spice to it. I have a little bit of jalapeno peppers in there. It's just, have a little, what do you call these, asparagus with a little bit of white truffle oil on the grilled asparagus there. So you take these and you eat them with your hands. And let me tell you something about eating with your hands. Let me just say fingers. It's a whole different experience eating with your fingers than eating with a utensil.
You're right.
The food tastes way better. I don't know what metal does to food, but try it with your fingers. Okay, but pick it up with your fork. No. And don't be sticking my sauce on there until after you try it without the sauce. And those are thighs and legs. The legs, you won't see the leg part. Those 2 ate them earlier. So it's just the round part of the meaty part of the leg. So that's why it's like a bongo.
Excellent.
Very nice.
Now, what they are is I basically fry them in oil on the stove top, but I don't cook them all the way.
Right.
I finish them in the oven. That way you're not getting all the oil being soaked in, and it's not breaded at all. That way the skin is left on and all the flavors get into the meat, as opposed to when most people eat chicken and it's coated, most of the flavor is in the breading as opposed to in the meat itself.
Yeah. Looks delicious.
And asparagus is delicious.
Whoa.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'll take a
Finger looking good.
I'll take a sip of the GPS on that one. So, that's your chicken bongo. We've been halfway around the world.
Delicious.
Now we're gonna finish up, we're gonna come back to America with an all-time favorite with a little bit of a twist, and that's gonna be dessert. So we're gonna remove this from you, then we're gonna go ahead and finish this up, and we'll be back with dessert.
Okay,
Thank you.
wonderful.
Hello, my name is Matthew Stewart, and I'm here with Crave, the Spotlight Food Cruise. And it was an absolute treat and an honor to be invited to be a guest here, to be able to partake in the food and the cruising with the food all over the world. As people before me have stated, we've been to Jamaica, we've been to Thailand, we've been to America, and it's been an absolute treat. I have to say my favorite was the dessert. Just such a great way to end a wonderful 4-course meal. So if you ever get a chance to partake in the food cruise, you definitely want to do that for sure. Myself, Matthew Stewart, retired realtor and retired collegiate golf coach, and am now involved with Organo Gold and one of the leaders in the West Coast, expanding. We teach and train professionals and people that make great income but don't really have a lot of time. And so hence they don't really have lifestyle, time and money. And so we take the number 2 most consumed beverage on the planet that's habitually addictive and socially acceptable, and we actually teach people how they can make an income and get significant tax write-offs with a home-based business. And it's easy, it's simple, it's coffee. If you ever want to get together, give me a call, 916-718-2979, and we'll have a cup of coffee on me.
So, as I serve you
Thank you so
the
much.
final cuisine, this has been a pleasure.
Thank you.
And this completes our trip around the world with FoodCruise.
I'm experiencing a little lost anxiety. Here, the cruise over.
The cruise doesn't have to end,
Okay, good.
but the filming just stopped.
Okay.
Now, the one thing about this, don't be afraid to pick this up again with your hands.
Okay.
And give it a little bite. Maybe spread that gelato
Around it first. Yeah, that
around a
makes
little
sense.
bit and grab
Yeah.
that. There we go.
It's delicious.
Now this is what you get is that. That's how you. A man in a suit
Sandwich.
eating a pastry with him, and that is a classic shot. I should have
I mean,
took that on that one.
This is yummy.
Oh,
Great.
Delicious.
Very simple, very tasty.
very good.
Hi, my name is Leonard Williams with ZMOP Business Solutions, and I just finished, I was going to say the booze cruise, but it's the food cruise. And it was delicious. I'm speechless. I've never, well, maybe once, but the food was just delicious, and there's not much to say about it, but it was good. And I look forward to the next invite, wherever it comes from. Also, I'm with a network marketing company called Solevei, S-O-L-A-V-E-I. And for most of us, mobile phones quickly switched from a nice to have to a must have. And mobile carriers know we can't live without them, so we're paying for it. And sometimes 70, 80, 90 a month, maybe more. Solevei has taken a fresh approach to mobile service. It's based on the things you've already decided you really do need. You need a solid network, nationwide reliable coverage, and fast speeds. We've got that. You need a straightforward, affordable price, like $49 a month for unlimited voice, text, and data, 4G nationwide. But more than all of that, what most people need in this economy is fewer monthly expenses and more monthly income. And that's where Solevei is doing something truly unique. Because when you share Solevei with others and they join, you earn income for helping us grow. And depending on how far you want to take it, it could mean $1,000 to a few $1,000s. Solevay, S-O-L-A-V-E-I. Thanks.
To will do their very best
They have no
to
words
make
on
the
the
others
order.
comfortable on the reclining nest. No fun, no light, no motor cars, not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe, as primitive as can be. So join us here each week, my friend, and sure to get a smile. When Celeb's casted castaways here on the FoodCruise I have to say that being on this food cruise, being a part of this with the fine people that were enjoying my cuisine today and the feedback that I got, I don't know if I can do any better. The food cruise is the place to be. If you want to go around the world without having the expense of going around the world, especially with food, you need to join up with the food cruise. You need to contact Crave the Spotlight and come out and join us. And I myself, as the chef on the food cruise, at least maybe one of the chefs, maybe I'll be the only chef. I don't know. I hope so. But it was a joy. It was really a joy. 4 courses, 5 courses, 6 courses, 7 courses, 8 courses. It just depends on how far you want to go on this cruise. So my bet is you want to go around the world, come along with us and join the food cruise.
Like a skilled artist, our chef on the food cruise is ever conscious of the presentation of his delectables. And any chef, just like this one on the food cruise, will find himself engaged in preparations before you even get there. He does all this to make sure yours is an experience that is both enjoyable and memorable. Watch as he slices and dices while the sizzle in the background whets your appetite. What's live without a few outtakes?
Great. It has been a pleasure.
Thank you.
This is my first experience, treating everyone on a food cruise. I thought about working on a cruise ship, but I think I like this better. Not to worry about
You have your land legs,
okay?
Yeah,
Keep your land
You know what I think next time we have to dress like we're on a cruise.
Okay.
I think we need the deck shoes. I think we need. I think I have to find a chef jacket that looks like a cruise captain, type thing, and we have to have that. We're gonna have some beach towels and hanging around and everything.
I'm gonna fix your towels on your bed a
Matter of
certain way
fact,
every time you come back.
We need to do this.
A monkey.
Wouldn't this be nice around the pool
rabbit.
this summer?
Yeah.
Around the pool would be
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, wow, this is
Yeah,
great.
we'll fly in some sand from where?
Tahiti.
Tahiti.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
What type of fish was that again?
Monkfish.
Monkfish.
M-O-N-K.
So it's called poor man's lobster.
It's got that firm texture.
You gotta, you can't overcook it. It's best in stews, but if you want it to treat it like lobster,
Low heat.
low heat, pan sear.
Oh, yeah.
Once that grate turns solid white, you gotta pull it off.
You might not be able to overcook it, but from what you guys are saying, I think you're able to overeat it.
Oh yeah, it's very nice.
Crunchy on the outside, soft on the
Soft on the inside.
Has any of you been to Thailand before?
I have.
Really? What are some of the dishes you have over in Thailand?
What haven't I had?
What haven't you had in Thailand?
No, I love a lot of it. I love the curries. I love their stir fries. Their fish. A lot of different things. I was in Baton Beach and Bangkok and up in Chiang Mai.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Wonderful.
Bring some of those recipes back.
Absolutely.
All right. So we're going to cruise the next time we're going to China. What about you?
Never been there.
Never been there?
No.
Have you had sweet potatoes before?
Oh, absolutely.
You like sweet potatoes?
Love them.
And how is this different from sweet potatoes you've
Oh,
had in the past?
this has a little more of a zing to it. I like the spiciness to it. It's a lot better. It for some reason accents the flavor of the potato more.
Oh,
I think it does. And I like that, what you said, the fact that it's a little crunchy on the outside, but it's
Right.
still tender inside.
exactly.
Yeah.
Get that sweetness of that sweet potato,
Nice,
not
and this-
overpowering, but it's still, because the coating, it doesn't have, the only thing about the coating is the coconut flakes that are in there. So that, but it's very light, and the
Right.
coating is light, which I really like.
And the
So,
sauce
I was
with it,
gonna
I mean,
speak
it's
on the light.
Yeah.
phenomenal. I mean, the nice thing about it is that a lot of these, once you do it and it lays across your palate, most of them kind of go a little bland after a
Right,
while. This
right.
is a nice, real even texture that and it stays. The flavor just kind of holds.
Great.
You know it's a good sign when everyone's quiet. They're
Yes,
very focused on
Yes.
eating their food.
exactly.
They
One
are
of the-
enjoying it.
One of the best compliments is silence and facial expressions and sound. And you don't have to ask how is it. They automatically just tell you how it is. That's when you know.
So, we are here, Crave the Spotlight, and we want to thank you for being our first guest on the Food Cruise.
Thank you for having us.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Honor is ours.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you shall be invited back. These are going to be exclusive for those that are part of our business network. And so we're just going to continue to do this and have fun. We want to thank Dr. Monica Crooks for her
Donating it to the
Art.
chef, and thank you very much.
So anything with food, Monica, and alcohol would have me in it.
Oh, what a segue! Oh,